Friday wearing red. As always, I'm going to explain what this little medal means and why I'm wearing it here in a minute. But before then, on a serious note, our condolences to the U.S. Army. Wednesday of this week, we had 2 killed in action over in Afghanistan. Always horrible to hear that. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their family and their friends. And then also, I believe Thursday this week, there were at least 2 injuries that the U.S. Army suffered also. So tough week for the Army. Keep your head up, men and women out there. Be safe. And again, our prayers and our thoughts as a family here at Low VA Rates with our Army, especially this week. I'm on a little bit of a lighter note, if you will. We want to wish a very happy birthday to the U.S. Coast Guard. Today is the birthday of the U.S. Coast Guard. So thank you. Tons of enlisted volunteers and Coast Guard members. Today's your day, so thank you very much. As always, we wear red on Friday because we want to remember everyone deployed. That's what RED stands for. As always, take a picture of yourself, your family members, a loved one. Send it in to us. Here's how you send it in to us. You post it on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter. Hashtag Red Friday, and then tag Low VA Rates. That's us. We will send you some swag. And I just saw some previews today of some new swag we're working on, finalizing. It looks really, really good. I want to say I'm going to ask some help from someone outside of the camera range real quick. We're doing something on Instagram soon that I'm supposed to announce.
Promotion of the birthday for the Coast Guard.
Oh, there's a promotion on Instagram, revolving around the Coast Guard's birthday. So go check us out on Instagram and get involved in that promotion. Maybe there's something there for you. Today we're going to talk about VA construction loans. Oh, before I forget, and then I'll take this off, kind of a fun thing here. We're located in Salt Lake City, Utah, or just south of Salt Lake City, and we entered as a company, we entered all sorts of corporate games, kind of like the Olympics, but on a much smaller scale, much smaller scale. We entered the corporate games. I happen to be on the dodgeball team. There is not a better sport out there. I'm sorry, don't crucify me. There's not a better sport out there than dodgeball. It was awesome, and Low VA Rates won. So just wanted to brag a little bit. Thanks, team, if you're watching, those that came. Let's get on to something that you guys really want to learn about. This is a very highly trafficked or searched group of words. These are keywords that people are looking at all over the internet these days, and that is VA construction loan. Why? Because we all have this dream of building our own home. It's great to go buy an existing home, but a lot of people want to build their own home, from drawing up the plans to finding the lot and making it exactly how they want. And to do that, you need a construction loan. However, I'm here to tell you, number one, yes, there is a such thing as a VA construction loan. I'm also here to tell you, as somebody that owns a VA mortgage company, you are going to struggle to find anyone that's willing to do a VA construction loan or that is competent at them. We don't do them here at Low VA Rates. And I bet most of you will not find anyone out there to do them. And if they say they're going to do them, my, I guess, challenge to you, have them call me if you want, but use a better mortgage or loan to construct your home. And then where the VA loan becomes very, very powerful is paying off that construction loan. So I'm going to kind of talk about construction loans in general. My family and I just built a home that we love. We had this dream of building our own home one day, and we built a home last year, and we went through a construction loan. Now, I'm a civilian, so I never even had this idea of a VA construction loan, but I'll tell you, talk to a lot of veterans who have built homes. You don't use the VA benefits for the construction loan. Here's how construction loans work. Construction loans, that's this word right here, they're short-term loans, okay? What that means is you don't get them for 30 years. You don't get them for 10 years. You don't get them for 5 years. If it's going to take you 7 months to build your home, then you're going to get a 7-month construction loan. If it takes you 18 months, then you're going to have a construction loan, and that's a pretty long time to build a house. If you can find someone to give you a construction loan for 18 months, great. Normally speaking, your construction loan, in addition to being short-term, is a variable rate. So you go find a community credit union, a local bank, or somebody that deals primarily in construction loans. Your builder or whoever's going to build your home will likely prefer to work with a construction lender they've used in the past. You go in and you get a construction loan at a local kind of ma and pa local credit union or bank. and it's going to be a variable rate, super low rate, let's say 2.5%, 3%. I'm not quoting rates because we don't do construction loans, but that's what construction loan rates are at right now. You do not make payments, okay? Normally, on a construction loan, during that 7 to 10 months that you're building your home, there's no payments. Interest is accruing. And so the bank every single month may send you, the bank that's doing the construction loan may send you a statement saying, okay, we've spent $60,000 so far digging the hole and framing the house, and $60,000 at this low variable rate. You've spent $1,800 in interest this month. And it just, all this interest accrues. Interest accrues. Okay, when you're all done building the house, let's say you spent $250,000 to build the house, okay, $250,000, and you had accrued interest over the 8 months it took you to build the house of $10,000 plus $10,000 in interest. You're going to have to pay off that bank, that local community credit union or whoever it was. You're going to have to pay them $260,000. That's where the VA loan comes into play. Then, and during the building process, you're going to come to low VA rates. And you're going to say, look, I'm building a home. It's supposed to cost around $250,000 to build. My construction loan officer told me there's going to be about $10,000 in interest accruing over the next 8 months. I need to get it pre-approved right now for a VA loan for $260,000 so I can pay off the cost to build my house and that accrued interest. That's where you use your VA home loan benefits. You come in with a 30-year loan, a 25-year loan, a 15-year loan. You can do fixed rates, you can do adjustable rates, but I'm telling you, you are going to have close to a nightmare in most situations if you try to go out and use your VA benefits to build a home. Use normal, conventional tactics to build your home. Pay off the construction loan with a standard 30-year fixed or any other type of standard VA loan. So, if there's questions, I want you to start thinking about that right now. I've got maybe 1 or 2 more minutes of chatting here to do with you guys before I wish you well and a very happy weekend. While I'm waiting for some questions to come in, I want to remind our followers, we're almost up to 1.5 million, so thank you for tuning in and reading our posts and being involved. There's about 60 to 70 employees from our company that are getting up early Saturday morning when there's lots of other things that they could be doing, and they're going to a military memorial cemetery, about 15 to 20 minutes from our corporate office here. We've done this for the last couple of years, and we kind of just descend upon this cemetery, and we make the gardens and the walkways and the yard look way better than it would otherwise. It's a beautiful cemetery. It's a very sacred place when we go there, but we help maintain and make it look even better. So that's some of the stuff that Low VA Rates is doing in the community, just to share that with you. Do we have any questions that have popped up? No questions? Okay, well, when there's no questions, hopefully that means I was straight to the point. There was nothing confusing about what I said. Wear red on Friday. It's not too late to go change your clothes if you're not wearing it now. You know, love and support again to those who lost loved ones this week with the Army. And we'll check in next Friday with another topic.